श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनाधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति शांति शांति. So yesterday Sanjeevaka, after Damanaka left, Sanjeevaka started thinking, even if you are going to do a good act, there are many obstacles to that good act. So when obstacles rise, you should not leave those good acts. You have to follow through by, if you are not able to do it yourself, you have to take advice of others. That is how the world functions. So, because even in the world we see even ash, even a fire which is extinguished is useful as ash or as giving the heat. So even that loss, which whatever obstacle that was there, that also is good for you to understand that there are these kind of obstacles there, right? Tathā. Similarly, loke'thavā tanubhṛtāṃ nijakarmapākaṃ nityaṃ samāśritavatāṃ suhitakriyāṇām bhāvārjitaṃ śubhamathāpyaśubhaṃ nikāmaṃ yadbhāvi tadbhavati nātra vicārahetuḥ loke athava tanubhṛtāṃ nijakarmapākaṃ nityaṃ samāśritavatāṃ suhitakriyāṇām bhāvārjitaṃ shubham api athapi ashubham nikāmaṃ yadbhavati tadbhavati yadbhāvi tadbhavati nātra vicārahetuḥ loke athava tanubhṛtāṃ. In the world, or tanubhṛtāṃ, tanu means body, bhṛtāṃ means one who holds, meaning living beings. So nijakarmapākaṃ, their natural karmas, the prarabdha karma, we call it prarabdha karma, the package, the karma, that's the fate. Okay, nijakarmapākaṃ means the fate, the fructification of their fate. Nityaṃ samāśritavatāṃ suhitakriyāṇām. Even for a person who is practicing good deeds always, will have to face his fate or her fate, their fate. Okay, bhāvārjitaṃ śubham api athapi ashubhaṃ nikāmaṃ. So whether you perform a good deed or a bad deed does not really matter. It yadbhāvi tadbhavati. Yadbhāvi tadbhavati. This is a very beautiful statement. People use this yadbhāvi tadbhavati like that. Yadbhāvi tadbhavati means whatever should happen will happen. Yadbhāvi tadbhavati. Whatever should happen in the future. Bhāvi means in the future. Tadbhavati, that will happen. So nātra vicārahetuḥ. There is nothing to think about it. What will your thought or worry do to it? Nothing. It cannot stop it. Whatever has to happen will happen. Whatever has to happen will happen. Okay. Aparaṃ ānyatra gatasyāpi ne kasyacidduṣṭasattvasya māṃsāśinaḥ sakāśānmṛtyurbhaviṣyati tadvaraṃ siṃhāt. So again, another thing. What is another thing? Cānyatra gatasyāpi. See, if he listened to this Damanaka, he gave me another choice to run away from this place. So even if I accept that, I already told him it is impossible, because a great man's hand reaches the faraway places. Like so, even if I'm running away from this place, does not really matter. Maybe this fellow is not going to kill me, but duṣṭasattvasya māṃsāśinaḥ, kasyat, some other carnivorous which is going to which enjoys the meat, is going to kill me for my meat, for eating me. So instead of that, tadvaraṃ siṃhāt, dying in the hands of the lion is better. What? Anyway, I am going to die. Dying in the hands of lion is better. What is this stupid logic? If you know you will be killed by lion, at least you have a chance of escaping somewhere out there for some more time, right? That is what we think. So he says uktañca, because it is said. What is that? Mahadbhiḥ spardhamānasya vipadeva garīyasī dantabhaṅgo'pi nāgānāṃ ślāghyo girividarane mahadbhiḥ spardhamānasya vipadeva garīyasī dantabhaṅgo'pi nāgānāṃ ślāghya girividarane mahadbhiḥ spardhamānasya vipadeva garīyasī. When you are fighting big people, great people, even a loss is something which should be praised. Even if you lose fighting a great person, it is better. Like we give us examples, the same example always. Dantabhaṅgo'pi nāgānāṃ. Naga means not naga normally means snake. Here naga is a not snake, it's elephant. Dantabhaṅgo'pi, like a broken teeth, elephant with a broken teeth. That's the example we give for weaker person here in this text, right? So here he says he's taking that example. Even if the elephant has lost his teeth, his trunk, its tusk, that is shlagya, that should be praised. But you never praised it. No. How? Giri vidarane, if it lost its tusk while trying to break the mountain or move the mountain, and it is something which needs to be praised, right? Tathā, similarly, mahato'pi kṣayam labdhvā ślāghyam nīco'pi gacchati dānārthi madhupo yadvāvi gajakarna samāhatah. Mahato'pi kṣayam labdhvā ślāghyam nīco'pi gacchati dānārthi madhupah yadvāvi gajakarna samāhatah. Mahato'pi kṣayam labdhvā nīco'pi ślāghyam gacchati. If it's destroyed by a great person, even a cheap person, nicha means an inferior person, if he is destroyed by a superior person, he becomes praised. Like we see in the Puranas, Narakasura, he was a demon, but when he got killed by Krishna or his wife, so he became praiseworthy. We celebrate Deepavali. So there are many functions and things like that. So he says, if he is going to be destroyed by a great person, then that becomes shlagya. People talk about him. Dānārthi madhupaha yadvāvi gajakarna samāhatah. Like the honey bee which goes closer to the ear of the elephant, which is kept there for donating to someone, gifting to someone. When it goes closer to the ears of the elephant beats it with his ear and kills it. So even that, see how beautifully the elephant used its ear and swat the bee. Did you see that bee? It was this. It died. Why are you talking about so much of bee? But shlagya, it becomes a talking point. Evam nishchitya saskalita gatihi mandam gatva siṃhāśriyam paśyan apatat. Now, this is decided. Anyway, I am going to die. So, now let me die in the hands of this fellow. Saskalita gatihi. His walking was not a walk with comfort or walk with pride or walk with fearless state. It was a little weaker walk, skalita, a shaky walk. Okay, mandam gatva, and he was walking very slowly. Also, he was shaking and he was walking slowly. Okay, now siṃhāśritavatāṃ paśyan, he saw where the lion is sitting. After that, apatat, it started saying. What did it say? Aho sadhu idam uchyate. Rightly, it is said rightly. What is said? Antarlīna bhujangamam grahamiva vyālākulam vāvanam grāhakīranamiva abhirāma kamala chāyā sanārtha sarah nāna duṣṭajanīr asatyavacana saktairanāryair vutam dukkhena pratigamyate prachikitaihi rājñāṃ graham vārjivat. Antarlīna bhujangamam grihimiva vyāla ākulam vāvanam graha ākīranam iva abhirāma kamala chāyā sanārtha sarah nāna duṣṭajanaihi asatyavacana āsaktaihi anāryaihi vrutam dukkhena pratigamyate prachikitaihi rājñāṃ graham vārjivat. Antarlīna bhujangamam grahamiva, like a house which is infested with snake. Who is ready to enter that house? you know there is a snake somewhere. Similarly, you even if you enter, you'll be looking for every nook and corner. Is there snake? There is there snake. There is no snake there, right? So vyala kulam va vanam, or if a vanam, if a forest is infested with a vyala, lion, graha kirnamivabhirama kamala chhayasanartham sara, or a saro, a pond which has beautiful lotus, very beautiful lotus. It is filled with the shadow of lotus, meaning that many lotus it has. But still, you won't venture into that pond to take the lotus, because if you hear that it is infested with a crocodile, there is crocodile in it. Who will dare to go there to pluck the lotus? Nana dushta. Similarly, nana dushta janaihi asatyavachana asaktaihi anaryehi vratam. Vratam means covered by, surrounded by whom? Anaryaha, irrespectable, people who are not respectable. Okay, then asatyavachana asakti, people who are liars. Nana dushta janahi, and very many bad people. So a king when rajñam griham, a king whose houses, whose palaces surrounded by people who are liars, who are cheaters, who are bad people, then prachakitaihi dukkhena pratigamyate. An intelligent person will fear to enter it. Like one intelligent people fear to enter a ocean. They'll be like, oh, should I enter or not? So that is the situation. Evam patat damanaka ukta akaram piṅgalakam drishtva prachakitaha samvrata shariraha durataram pranamakritim vinapi upavishtaha. Now, when you have some seeds of doubts, like in today's world, if you say, if the internet says, if you have a pain in your left hand, then it is heart attack, then is it paining? You will always be wondering if that pain is heart attack. Okay, so you see some shadow of doubt somewhere, then you will be thinking about that seed of doubt. Oh, is it that? No, it can't be. Kind of. Okay. Similarly, in this situation, similarly, Patan, this fellow, he was chanting this, he was saying this. After saying this, Damanaka ukta akaram piṅgalakam drishtva. He saw Piṅgalaka as said by Damanaka. He is seated in the same way as he was told by Damanaka. Okay. See, he will be looking at you. He'll be smacking his lips, and he'll be crushing his eyebrows, and he'll be looking at you closely, watching you. Okay, all that was there. Prachakitaha, and he was surprised. Samvrata shariraha, and because of that he was taken aback, and Prachakitaha, he was taken aback, and he comfortably shrank his body. Durataram pranamakritim vinapi upavishtaha, and went farther and sat there even without saluting him. Normally he saluted him and sat close, but this time no, he didn't salute, he went farther. Piṅgalako'pi. Now Piṅgalaka also has the seed of doubt, right? So piṅgalako'pi tathā vidham tam vilokya. Piṅgalaka also saw him sitting in a corner without saluting and looking at him always with doubt. Damanaka vakyam shraddhana. He remembered the statements of Damanaka. See, he will be doing that. You listen to that. Listen to me. He will be doing that. You check yourself. Now, that is for both. It is a sure. The other fellow is going to kill them. So, kopatasya paripapata. Piṅgalaka sprang over him with anger. Okay. Now, acha sanjivakaha khara nakhara vikartita prishtaha shringabhyam tat udaram ullikhya katampi tasmad apetaha. Now Sanjivaka, when he sprang on top of this fellow, this Piṅgalaka pounced upon him, and with his nails he drew lines, he marked on his back. Now, with somehow with his Sanjivaka with his horns, he pushed Piṅgalaka down and went a little further. Okay, now somehow he got rid of him from his back. Shringabhyam hantumichan yuddhaya avasthitah, and he was ready to kill Piṅgalaka with his horns. Now he was standing there. This atha do pitau pushpita phalasha pratimau paraspara vdhakankshinau drishtva karataka damanakam aha. Now both these fellows are like pushpita phalasha pratimau. It's a beautiful example. Pushpita phalasha pratimau. Phalasha is a tree. Okay, it's a tree with flowers. Pushpita, it has a lot of flowers. Okay. Similarly, pratimau means like that. Why is this example? See, like rhododendron has red flowers, right? When it flowers, the whole tree is surrounded by flowers. You only see flowers. At least there in rhododendron, you see some leaves. When the palasha grows, it is a very beautiful red color, orangish red color. You will see only flowers, beautiful flowers that too. Okay, these flowers they used to dry and use it for holy coloring and all that, and or coloring the cloth also in the olden days, natural dye. And the stick they used to cut and bring it for on the day of sannyasa. This danda they used to hold. Anyway, when it has flowers, it will be red everywhere. So both these fellows were hurt and blood was oozing from both their bodies. They looked like the palasha tree. Paraspara vadhakankshinau, they were both eager to kill the other person. Drishtva, seeing them, Karatakaha, the good fellow, the other jackal, Damanakamaha, told the other Damanaka, who was the cause for all this situation. Bho mudhamate, you idiot. Anayo virodham vitanvata tvaya sadhuna kritam. By creating enmity between these two fellows, you didn't do a good thing. You are bad person. Why? Nachatam niti tattam vetsi. You don't know the niti shastra, the law of or the teaching of law, how to handle things, or the diplomacy. Niti shastra can be diplomacy. You don't understand diplomacy. Niti vidbhihi uktam. People who know the diplomacy, they say, karyani uttama danda sahasa phalani ayasa sadhyani ye pritya samshayam yanti samshamayanti niti kushala samnaiva te mantrinah nissara alpaphalani ye tu avidhina vanchanti dandodyamaihi tesham durnaya cheshtitair narapater aropyate shri stula karyani uttama danda sahasa phalani ayasa sadhyani ye pritya samshamayanti niti kushalaha samnaiva te samantrinah nissara alpa phalani ye tu avidhina vanchanti dandodyamaihi tesham durnaya cheshtitaihi narapatehe aropyate shri tula. Now, karyani, the acts, what kind of activities? Uttama danda sahasa phalani, which are qualified for punishments. Okay, there are 4 stages: sama, dana, bheda, danda. Sama is a peace, dana is a gift. Resolving the problems through this. Peacefully solve the problem by giving a gift, solve the problem. Bheda, by separating, keeping them away, solve the problem. Or then nothing was danda, punishing. Punishing is the last resort. So even that which is qualified for punishment, aya sadhyan, and even things which to resolve it, it takes a lot of effort, still Mantrinah, the intelligent, Nītikushalah Mantrinah, the intelligent ministers who know the act of diplomacy, they Pritya Samshaminti, Samneva Samayanti. They resolve it with love using the peace, the method of peace. But Nissara Alpapalani, useless, that which is going to give only a very meager result. Even those things, those people who desire to Vanchanti Dandotimahi, desire to resolve it through the punishment, their bad acts are superimposed upon the king, and he is going to be judged by people. Okay? Now, Tadyadi. Swami, the acts of the ministers are superimposed on the king, and he is going to be judged, not the ministers. Tadyadi Swami abhighatah bhavishyati. Tat kim? Tvadiya mantra buddhya kriyate. Now, if the king is going to be killed or hurt, is it something great achievement through your ministry, your ministry intellect of the minister? No. Okay. Acha Sanjivako. Okay, let us not talk about the death of our king. If Sanjivaka na vadyate, if Sanjivaka is not killed, tathapi abhavyam, even then it is not something which is a, or Sanjivaka na vadyate, tathapi na abhavyam, it is not something which is a sacred. Why? Yataha pranasandeha tasya cha vadaha, because there is always a state of a doubt for his life. He should always be in fear of life. Tanmūdaha, that is stupidity. Katham tvam mantri padam abhilashasi, how can you desire for being a minister? Samasiddhim navetsi, you don't even know the act of the diplomacy. You don't know that. So how can you, if you don't know peace, how can you be a minister? How can you desire to become a minister? Tadvaraṃ manortho te dandaruchehe. It's a useless daydream of having a desire in punishment. It's a stupid act. Uktañca, because it is said, Samādi dantavaryantaha nayah prokta swayambhuva tesham dandastu priyanstam papiyanstam paschat viniyojayet. Samādi dantavaryantaha nayah prokta swayambhuva tesham dandastu papiyan tam paschat viniyojayet. Samādi dantavaryantam, right from Sama to Danda, Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda. This path, Nayaha, this path, Swayambhuva Prokta, is laid by the Brahmaji himself, the creator himself. Tesham dandastu, oh, it is said by Brahmaji only, no, all these, so why should I not apply the fourth one? Tesham dandastu papiyan, among them the danda, the punishment is a sin. It's the final resort. Paschat viniyojaya, therefore you have to only apply that very lately. Tathā ca, moreover, samnaiva yatra siddhir natatta dando budhena viniyojyaha pittam yadi sharkaraya shamyati korthah patolena. Samnaiva yatra siddhihi na tatra dando budhena viniyojyaha pittam yadi sharkaraya shamyati korthah patolena. Samnaiva yatra siddhihi, when something can be taken care of by the peace itself, then budena dandaha tatra na viniyojyaha, the intelligent one should not apply the punishment there when it can be resolved through peace. Like pittam iti sharkaraya shamyati, if your pitta can be resolved through sugar cools down the body. So pitta is heat in the body, so sugar cools down the body. If it can be cooled down by sugar, then course of patolena. What is the use of searching for patola? Patola means cucumber. There is a fruit also, patola, cucumber, simply. Okay, so cucumber is available only during the summer season. Okay, And cucumber is available only in the shop when the period when the shop is open. In the night, when you have your pitta is biliousness is increased, then you don't have to search for cucumber. Just take some spoons of sugar. Just example, okay? Tathā ca, similarly, ādau zāma prayoktavyaṃ puruṣena vijanatā sāmaśritavatāṃ kāryāni vikriyāṃ yanti nakkachit. Ādau sāma prayoktavyaṃ puruṣena vijanatā sāmaśritavatāṃ kāryāni vikriyāṃ yanti nakkachit. Vijanata purushena adau samaha prayuktavyam. By an intelligent person, the first thing he has to do is to make peace. He should have to apply peace, the act of peace, the law of peace, the diplomacy of peace. Samaśritavatāṃ kāryāni vikriyāṃ na kachit yanti, because something which is achieved through peace can never go wrong. Okay. There are two people, they have problems, so both sit together, they talk, they resolve the problem peacefully. Okay, I am sorry, you are sorry, okay, fine, forget it. Then there is no ego issues. But when you go to the next stage, when you raise the bar like a dana, you give him a gift and resolve the issue. Later point, oh, this fellow went away because he took some money, that's all. It is going to hurt the ego. You have to pay him too. It hurts the other person's ego also. So it is not resolved completely. Dana, bheda. If you are going to keep him away, who is he to keep me away? I'll show him who I am. There is always going to be this issue, ego. See, fourth, danda. If you are going to punish him, he is never going to forget it. It is going to come back. But if it is resolved peacefully, it is once for all. So that is why he says, he'll say, Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavaṣishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.